Now that you've booked your cruise out of Port Canaveral, you realize that you're coming in a day early, but you're not exactly sure where you should stay, what you should do, or most importantly, what you should eat before you get on the cruise ship. Well, we have answered those questions for you in this video. Keep watching, and we hope you enjoy, and we cannot wait to cruise with you. We're at the airport right now. As you can see, the control tower right there.
I've never been this close to a control tower. I'm like so fascinated right now.
We're at the airport. It's 46 miles roughly from here to Port Canaveral. So you can see right here in the middle of the screen, I'll drop what the Uber charges are.
And you have to remember that today it is a holiday weekend, so prices might be a little bit higher.
Just to give you an idea on pricing, on what it's like. But it's running anywhere from $75 to $100 to go from here, the airport, to Terminal 1 at Port Canaveral.
So we're now leaving the airport and heading towards the next stop for a cruise day, and that is the Port of Canaveral. Port Canaveral. Also come with us. And there's Jason driving. He always drives. I hate it.
As you're coming into the port area, you'll see signs that obviously you saw it there. Ports 1 through 3, Jetty Parker are at this exit. 5, 6, 7. Each one of them is labeled, obviously, what they are. You got Terminal 1, Terminal 2, Terminal 3. Each ship has its own specific terminal that's going through. And as you can see up here on the left-hand side of the screen, we're going to come across this little hill and you'll start seeing all of the cruise ships on the left-hand side.
That is my favorite part of coming through here.
And today there's the Wonder of the Seas, the MSC Seashore, and the Carnival Vista. So as we come across this little bridge area, you'll start seeing them all right there.
Look at them, so beautiful.
And you've got these signs here, obviously, 5 through 10 says it's the Seashore and the Vista on which exit to go to. So there's well documented signage on where you need to go. Now that we have arrived, let's figure out where to park. And as you can see, there's the Vista right there. And as we're coming in, you'll notice right there that tall parking garage is the parking garage for that particular terminal. So here at the port, each terminal has its own parking lot or parking garage, which definitely makes things a lot easier to park.
I find it a lot easier, especially that one year when we went on the Carnival Breeze and we parked at one of the go-karts and the bus broke down. So we were in a very hot line for about 2 hours. So we should have been home by noon, and we didn't get home till 3:30 or 4 that day.
Right here, which is just on the other side of the Radisson Hotel, here is Park Port Canaveral. There's their website, their phone number. A lot of people park here when they come in for cruises. They do offer a free shuttle service. It is a little bit cheaper and less expensive than parking at the port. Another parking opportunity that is available that our friends have used in the past is cruise time parking. It is a little bit farther away, probably 10 miles from the port, but they do shuttle you, and it is only about $10 a day. If you're staying a day or two before the cruise or staying a day or two after the cruise, here's some of the closest hotels to the port. Right as you pull into A1A South, you've got the Welcome to Cape Canaveral sign. On the right-hand side, you've got your Country Inn, a Residence Inn. Left-hand side, you have Homewood Suites, Hampton Inn.
The Radisson Inn.
The Radisson Inn.
Residence Inn, I'm sorry.
Looks like they're building new hotels over here.
It's a Hilton Garden Inn.
Yeah. Really, really close to the port are going to be plenty of opportunities to stay that are going to have shuttles. Right there is the Homewood Suites, which is right next to the port. Right behind that is where you're going to find the port. There's a racetrack station here. So if you're staying at one of these local hotels and you forgot something, your racetrack is probably going to be your best option. We're a little bit past the port. We're about 6 miles or so from the port. The farther you go away from the port, the more hotels, the more eating establishments, the more things you're gonna find. Right around the port, you're not gonna find a whole lot. One of the downfalls to being farther from the port is all your hotels may not have any shuttles to port.
Yeah. So you might have to Uber.
But here's a shameless plug. Join a Facebook group
Yes.
before your cruise and find out where everybody's staying. Y'all can book hotels, rooms in the same place, and that way you get your cruise started a day early.
And a lot of people stay at the Radisson. That seems to be a popular place on all the Facebook pages that we have been on, that people stay the night before the cruise. Because you stay there, you can park your car, and you get shuttled. So definitely something to look into.
Now that we have decided where we're staying for the night, let's go get something to eat, y'all. So now we are in the Cove area, which is right next to Terminal 1. Terminal 1 right now is where the Wonder of the Seas is. One of these days we'll do Royal and go down that water slide. Am I allowed to go down that?
Yeah, I'll let you.
Okay. Woohoo! Good. Health issues. In here, there's gonna find a lot of little restaurants that you can go to. The Tiki Bar, Grills Tiki Bar, which is nice. Most of these restaurants are a quick Uber ride from your hotel, a quick car ride if you're drove in yourself. There's plenty of parking around here. Seafood Atlantic. Down here there's Fish Lips.
Which is really good. We've eaten there.
Yeah, we definitely have eaten there before. As you can see, there's people that are coming in, walking over here, going to have dinner before their cruise out today. They just got back in this morning. You've got Rusty's over here. You can sit out. All of these places through here are going to have outside dining. Zarilla's, which is going to be a wood fire pizza. Very good. We've eaten here multiple times. With our stomachs now full, let's go see what we can do around Cape Canaveral before we go to bed and wake up for cruise day tomorrow. We're about 5 or 6 miles south of port we're into Cocoa Beach area. And over here on the left-hand side, this yellow building, which is full of traffic right now, that's the Ron John Surf Shop, which is one of the most famous places around here in this area. We're gonna go in there. But it's a good place to go and kill time if you're here early for a cruise, if you're staying a little bit later. There's the Ron John Surf Shop. To come over here, this store right here
Has the best key lime pie.
is the best key lime pie that we found in the area. You can, in this little green section that they have painted, that's usually for their alligator that they have out, but I guess the weather's not conducive today. In addition to selling key lime pies and everything, they have all kinds of Florida handcrafted beers. Have some Florida fruit wine.
Ooh, cherry wine. Bet that's good.
Cranberry, cherry, blueberry, grapefruit, hot shot, hot sun.
Tomato wine with hot peppers.
Don't know if I try that one. Just past the Port Canaveral, and we come here a lot beforehand to get off that nervous energy.
And let the kids run off their nervous energy.
It's Manatee Sanctuary Park. Although we've never seen a manatee here, we still come. Maybe one day we will. In 10 years in Florida, we've yet to see a manatee. That one doesn't count. Being here at the park, you can see how close we actually are to the port, because it's right there. There's the MSC Seashore right there, which is going to go out a little bit later today. We were going to come here to this exploration tower here at Port Canaveral and show you what we can do there. However, it's closed. I'm not exactly sure if it's permanently closed, partially closed, but can't do it right now.
Here we are entering Jetty Park. It's a little sprinkly, but that's okay. Rain never hurt anybody anyway.
Except for the Wicked Witch in the
West. Wicked Elphaba. I love her. So they also have campgrounds here. We have a beach. We got a little snack to have while we watch the cruise ships leave in about 45 minutes.
Here at Jetty Park, we're walking down the pier. You can see there's people fishing all around, all up and down. This is a 1,200 foot pier that extends out into the ocean that you can fish from. There's cleaning stations set up throughout. An interesting fact, you do not have to have a fishing license to fish off of this pier. We've seen people catch sharks and all kinds of other fish. So let's go to the end and see if we can see any marine life today. We did see this whole pod of dolphins playing around, as well as 4 or 5 different sea turtles. And yes, we even saw a manatee. So I saw my first one in Florida for the first time. However, I was not quick enough to get my camera out because I was too shocked by seeing it. For the cruise ships here at Port Canaveral, there's only one way in and one way out. And that is through this inlet right here at Jetty Park. We're on our way home. Well, we're not driving right now, so don't worry.
I'm so full.
Yes, we had a great dinner at Zarella's. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. No questions asked.
And very reasonable for a family, especially for like a beachy town near the port.
Right.
I was really impressed with the amount of food you get for the price that you pay.
Yes. In conclusion, we told you, gave you ideas on where to stay,
Where to park.
what to do while you're here waiting for your cruise to take off.
Definitely eat at Zarella's. Very worth it.
And most importantly, the next thing to do, book your cruise. And let us know when you're going so we can go with you.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, let us know when you're coming to Port Canaveral. We'll come down here and have dinner with you guys.
At Zarella's.
At Zarella's. So we'll see you guys shortly. Take care. And remember to always make memories with each other.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
What's up, everybody? This ain't Jason here. This is Jocelyn Barber. Just telling you, Jason's awesome. Facebook Jason, follow him, alright?